We'll get into all of that in a minute, people. But yeah, man, big up yourselves. Get your post-match thoughts in. Bro, why is it saying you're going live in 4 hours? Do you not read the respect? Big up James, but are you guys seeing the title? It says post-match reaction, bro. Please, man. As Lynch said, and I hope you all did this, and big up to you, look. I think we had 17 likes, so big up you, look, man. Whenever I feel forgotten, you lot are there. Smash the likes and come back after the game. Tom, I was on TalkSport, as Karma has so nicely, eloquently put there. And obviously, I can't see the comments, but I hope you were there supporting the thing, man. So yeah, man. No low block. Arsenal are looking great. We got to find a way to look great with low blocks. Like, we've got to find a way, because we can stink out the gap. We've shown it. People, a lot of things that Arsenal Football Club, even though we ain't won no trophies, they mocked us for set pieces. They mock us for being defensively sound. Everybody's copying it now. We need to find a way to mitigate against that. Based off last season, we came into this year knowing about low blocks, knowing that it wasn't as white and black as you just slap new attackers on the pitch and everything's gravy. But that's all for tomorrow, man. Don't bread Gyökeres, Gyökeres now, you know. Don't bread. Scored in the League Cup semi-finals, our most important game of the season today. Bagged at the Holy Grail at San Siro. Gabriel Jesus was moving like R9, who used to play for Inter and whatnot, man. I definitely didn't do that. No other God, we were fantastic. Okay, so when we look fantastic with him, what? Saka being greedy yet again. I'm not going to lie, yeah. If I'm really micromanaging, the second Bukayo Saka chance, I think the ball played into him was the poor one. There was definitely, because I said it on talks, but there was definitely, and James disagreed, big him up. There was definitely an opportunity in the first half here where you are entitled to shoot. It did open up to shoot, but he had an option on the right. I'm saying play Trossard in, you know, play Trossard in. He didn't do that. Big up everybody, man. A man says, stop loving players, DG, love the club. Andy, I love you. We go to war, but don't you fucking tell me what I can and can't do. And don't you ever dare in your fucking life question if I love this football club. Because way before I was here on YouTube, I've told you, man, about depression and all these things. Being at the Emirates was the only time I felt sane. Watching my team is the only thing I felt sane. That I've gone through a lot of stuff in my life. I ain't ever snaked this football club. Nobody, me, you, fans, the real star is the club. If I like individuals, so what? This is what football's about. There's some individuals we like, we don't like. It's none of that. I love every footballer that plays for my football club, and I definitely love my club way beyond all of that. So please stop the nonsense. And I'm not being funny. We just beat Inter Milan. That man are doing nonsense. Allow me, man. Anyways, bro, like, don't take me for a dickhead. I can't lie to you, but I'm so nice to all of you lot, and the passion's coming out. But please, respect. Don't you ever question my integrity in this thing. And in fact, you can. I don't give a flying monkeys. But anyways, man, got that out of the system. Let's move on. Riley, one love, man. Jesus is still our best striker. I can't lie. I've been on Jesus. I feel initially when he came back from injury, there was a couple of good games. I've definitely been vexing his cameos, like the last 3-4, maybe 4 is an exaggeration, but definitely Portsmouth, definitely Nottingham Forest. I'm missing out a game. I think he's been woeful. Today, you was on stuff. The very fact that he's in the right place at the right time. Nice to look decent going forward. Nice to score from open play. Obviously, it's nice to be corner boys in the building. And as I said on TalkSport, and as I'm going to say here, yeah, one of the most difficult things in football is to watch, obviously, mark, whether you're zone or whatever, but it's obviously to watch the ball, watch whatever you're meant to be doing if you're man marking, be in control of your zone. But the most difficult thing is the second ball. It's the second ball. Until teams sussed out how to kind of predict the second ball or mitigate against that, we're in cash money. And it's not just this year, like we've been doing this set piece thing for a while, people, and we've been evolving. I knew the goals would come for Gyökeres. You know what? If I'm asked, should I have a second, like I didn't say it on TalkSport, but there was opportunity. The second one, when he blasted it, it looked like a rugby try. I understand it because he might have been feeling himself. He's been gassed. And I like that because I do feel them kind of games there, when there's space, that's your bread and butter, Gyökeres. And we all know that, people. So nice to see Jesus get 2. Nice to obviously see Gyökeres come off the bench. You can see what it flipping meant to his teammates, let alone himself. Obviously, people have been on him. A lot of it's warranted. A lot of it is going over the top. You get where we're going, people. So, yeah, man, I behave yourself, Rashid. Behave yourself. Big up you lot. 20 goals scored, 2 conceded, roll on the knockout stage. That has to go into the knockouts when it really matters, really and truly. Not that this don't matter, because this is where, and there's definitely been numerous times where Arteta evidently could rest players. But you see when the Champions League is flowing and we've got X amount of games and you lot are like, oh, let's rest this one. No, this is why you take this thing seriously, because now we can relax. You all saw what happened to City. Hopefully they have to play one of those extra kind of games to get through to the next round and whatnot. Make sure you're subscribing to Romario, aka Roms. Make sure you're following this channel, man. My God, I told you the boy Gyökeres will come good, brother. We need more, innit? You've scored against Chelsea, you scored against Inter. I'll do the scumbag thing, as you saw me on Talksport. He's our second, third choice striker. He's dealing with a lot of pressure. It is what it is, man. If you get a yellow last game, you miss 16 rounds, dark hearts indeed. Yeah. Arteta learned from Jose. Yeah, I'm on that. I'm on that. So yeah, and just for resting, it's nice to see Rice. You have to, obviously, he came off the bench, made 7 changes, but you have to sit down. You have to sit down now and save your legs. Attention goes to Man United. In fact, people, keep your thoughts coming. We might as well just don't mock my handwriting, but I don't know if they show it on Talksport, but you can see me writing a lot of the time. As I said, people, I have to big up the whole team. It was nice to see Eze. Seeing Eze on the left, obviously you had Merino, I think did decent as well on the right. Once again, big up Christian Mosquera, big up Marsley. You don't see where Marsley was Skelly barge that you, hey, my guy. Mosquera, I can't talk up that performance enough. I'll be so real, man. Mosquera, I was proud of you. Part of me thought, do you go Saliba on the left and put Mosquera on his favored side? But I understand if you're not going to start Gabriel Magalhaes, it's going to kind of affect the build-up play, and another thing, to kind of go back to stuff, I don't want to hear no other fans crying about injuries. Football fans, like purist football fans, we know injuries can play a part, but boy, we had to get on with it. When there's talk around a lot of other traditional top 6 sides, oh my God, there's injuries, there's this and that. Fair enough, they've got over the line, so you might give them a bit of leash and leeway, but I don't want to hear nothing about that. I think we started very well. I think we pressed aggressively. Obviously, we had a chance early doors as well, literally in the first couple of minutes, people. We attacked with intent. I like, Zubamendi. I think you look very good, and we deserved our goal. There were several players involved, man. Like Timber's shot, Jesus obviously put it in. The Zubamendis, the MLSs, the Marinos. It's a good team phase of play. So if I said a guy's name, don't feel left out. I do think we started well, and going into the game, obviously it's literally first versus first in the domestic leagues. They're first in the Italian league. We're first, obviously, in the Premier League. I think the last time they actually lost in any competition prior to today, I think don't quote me, I think it was in the league, the Italian Cup against Bologna or something. Other than that, they've near enough been perfect. We know they've got a new manager now, but they were the finalists. And while I don't think any game in the Champions League is a free hit, much less Inter Milan. I know they're not I'm only 30. I know they're not the Inter Milan like when I was growing up, but I don't think you can have that mentality going to the San Siro, playing a team of that caliber. And also, it might not have looked it in the game, but remember, like they kind of like now they have to beat Dortmund, who got smoked by Spurs. Really, now they have to beat Dortmund in their last game. So while we're through, kind of regardless of what happened, they weren't. And I think we started well. I think we was aggressive. I think we dominated proceedings. Obviously, football's a trade-off. When you're attacking and being like that, you are going to leave spaces. And we were punished early doors, innit? Like, I'll have to watch the goal again. There's probably things we could do better. Felt sorry for Christian Mosquera for the only goal they scored, because I actually think he put in a great tackle and whatnot. Maybe several players could have done better. It was a good finish. It is what it is. It's 1-1. It was a bit of a shock to the system, but I don't think we dropped. I think we kept going. We kept pressing. Inter did break a lot of the tackles. I can't lie. I thought Barella was going to be on stuff more. Zubamendi was sourcing. Never forget that. So yeah, I do think we started well. Like, even though we conceded, probably the first 10 minutes was all us. I still think beyond that passage, we were the dominant side, but there was a lot of space, and there was a couple of moments that we weren't punished by Inter Milan. And that's going to happen playing in the Champions League. I don't know why. Wait, let me check the mic. I don't know what happened there. That's weird. But yeah, technical difficulties. Are we back? Let me check myself. 1 2 1 2 3 4. DG. We're back again, people. Like, the corner, man. I want to see because I'm pretty sure if my mind isn't playing tricks on me, I think I was happy about the phase that led to it. Obviously, we put a ball in. Credit to Trossard for keeping it alive. Just pull it back in. You buy a raffle ticket, you're going to win the lottery. And I know Gyökeres scored, but you see them kind of things there. Just be in those areas, man. And I don't know which finished I like better. I mean, I did like, it's probably Jesus' first one, innit? But the second, you're just in the right area. When you're just in the right area for something to happen. And I'm sorry, but I'm only 30. I've grown up with Italian football, specifically the defensive aspect, being like the university, the holy grail of defensive football. You're not following your men. It's 2 versus 1. You're looking for offsides when there's not offsides. That's your business, though. So yeah, we've gone 2-1 up. My thoughts at halftime are, their space. The spaces are the only thing scaring me because obviously Inter can counter, but that's a byproduct of me being happy with how we're going forward. Big up Eze, I think you played very well. Probably unlucky not to get 90 minutes. Who would have thought you play someone centrally that probably you get the best out of them? But it kind of is what it is in that regards, man. And I'm happy for Jesus. He's at the double. He was obviously doing the press conference before the game. I don't know about staying beyond next season, people. You're on 260 grand a week. We can reinvest that, but you are contracted until 2027. So yeah, man. I did expect a bit more from Inter. Apart from the only criticism was probably the goal. I think Saliba looked good on the ball. Big up the whole team collectively. If I'm completely honest with you, man. Obviously, the second half, Rice and Zubimendi obviously got suspended. Saka needs to take those chances or just have better decision making. Even though I think you started the game well, ultimately it's Italian job done. Main things for me is my attackers. Any goals you lot can get, any confidence you lot can get, anything that kickstarts a purple patch until I see like a duration of form. Because I think Trossard's been the only one that showed me that. I'm all for that. Lovely for Jesus to get his 2 goals, and he is the man of the match. Even though I think Mascara probably, if I remove the bias towards attackers, I give it Mascara. I think Zubimendi sourced. I think every player stood up to be counted. I'm more happy, not happier for Gyökeres over Jesus, but I'm happier for Gyökeres because you come off the bench. There's a lot more scrutiny on your thing. We're kind of accepting of where Gabriel Jesus is, and well, some of us, because a few weeks ago it was, we got to start him, probably because of Gyökeres struggling. And it was a great finish. Let's not talk down that finish. Martinelli, big up yourself for you're not going to get the assist, but the initial phase of play that led to it. And also, what I liked about Gyökeres' goal is, obviously, he's trying to score, but he's actually, initially, it felt like he's actually trying to bring Saka or a teammate in. He's actually trying to use his common sense, people. But when the opportunity presented itself, he bagged in it. So other than that, I'm a happy man. Like, it's not the end of the Champions League, but it feels like the last game we've played in the Champs. So play all the kids. Obviously, Wanyeri's going to go Marseille, but I don't even know what we're going to do for next week. But yeah, just play all the... shit, can we see Miles Lewis-Skelly in midfield? Surely, because you ain't got... What? You ain't got Marino. He ain't got Rice. Zubimendi, that means you're not getting the day off. Surely you could. Boy, surely it could be. It probably be Zubimendi, Odegaard, and Eze either side. But surely there's an opportunity to play Miles Lewis-Skelly. But who knows? Bro kept come out of an injury and showed the defensive team how to defend until Espotio came out. I can't pronounce his name, but yeah, that is he young? Because there's a lot of Italian players called Espotio. I can't say his name, but you get the point. He had a couple half chances, you're right, but get out of there, man. Disappointed not to keep a clean sheet. Think we could have maybe conceded at least one more. Probably unfortunate that we didn't score a couple, but I like that performance. Take the positives and make it better. Any evident areas of improvement, do what needs to be done. Enjoy tonight. Come back to London. Obviously, nobody wants to lose a London derby against Man Divided, innit? So where's the comments gone? William, I'm with you. I want to see a performance like that against United. It's all or nothing. Hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss streams and uploads. Big up the Twitch gang. Make sure you subscribe with Amazon Prime as well. The only negative would be Eze. You reckon? Nah, I think Eze was good today. Not amazing, but I think you did well. I think you could have scored. I think early doors, I remember you getting caught lacking in possession. I don't think anyone was bad out there, man. I don't think anyone was bad out there. Slightly, my man of the match is Mascara, but the focus is on Jesus. Obviously, Gyökeres off the bench. Martinelli, I don't know what comes over you in the Champions League, because that ball that you played in behind, bro, when have you last done that, man? I don't know. I don't know what needs to happen, but something needs to happen to get that consistency out of him. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. DG, well done for not back at your top. We've come a long way. On Nas TV, you're going mad. We hit 72k. I'll go with 75k next. If you haven't subscribed, do so. Rob, you're far too kind. Big up the members, the mods, and the long-term supporters, man. Yeah, man. Espotio was a lot for Mascara to handle. Hopefully, he learns from this game. I hear it, and obviously he's young and that, and all of those kind of things. Yeah, but I do think like the man of my knackered. Like he ain't played for time. Like he's probably a bit knackered, and that's a positive as well. He's come back from injury. He got some minutes in the legs. I'm not even going to do I hope everybody stays fit. Naturally, we hope everybody stays fit, but such is life. Couple players come back and then other people get injured. It is what it is, man. So, yeah, I'm going to give it benefit of doubt. Let's just say Saka's playing like he's desperate to score. It's affecting him massively. We see it all the time. 1,000,000%. All of these attacking players, it's got to be on them, man. But what can I tell Bukayo Saka? But I would say just improve your decision making. Just calm down. The goals will come, bro. The goals will come. Gyökeres might be suited to being a finisher. how many? Like, fair enough. He scored today. Fair enough. I definitely said it against Nottingham Forest. He scored against Chelsea. Big him up. But I do think we did the playing Gyökeres into form thing. A part of me was now thinking, yo, bench him, do your little Marino, Kai Havertz, Gabriel Jesus thing. When there starts to be space, bring on the bulldozer, man. I know he doesn't want that, but at this moment in time, we just got to box cleverly. It's a great night for Gabriel Jesus. Lovely to see Gyökeres score. We know what Kai can do. And we know what Marino can do. They've all got their pros. They've all got their cons. We've got probably about 3-4 strikers. There's no one we can really bet on for 20, 25, 30, 38 games. We're at. So let's just box smart. If Jesus gets through a little purple patch, you're the guy for now. Or Gyökeres, or Marino, or Kai. You get where I'm going, man. So, yeah. 91st minute, Deckers clocked he needed a booking. Boy, big him up, man. And maybe after seeing us lift trophies in the past, seeing us so close, maybe I need to relax a bit being so critical. Uncomfortable convos with Saka game. He needs to change his game, become more of a central player. Is he demanded to go there, though, man? Is he? Brother, when you lot are able to tell me how Martinelli pulled off that pass, I would love to know, really. I would love to know, man. DJ, I can't lie. I don't want to be that guy, but that right side looked spacious today without a certain someone. Who? Oh, you're talking about Odegaard. Well, to be fair, you can't get it. Anything with the right side. It's Marino. Marino was, I actually think he was right. Marino was the right side. Eze's the left. That's his business, isn't it? Now we know. Actually, you don't know in the preview. I said I was gonna start Marino up front purely because they're playing a back five. There's overload centrally. We know about their wing backs. To be fair, I'm gonna watch the game again, but I wouldn't say I'm disappointed because I don't support Inter. But I thought, oh, you know what? Definitely their left hand side, the mark on that. I thought, oh, there's good. You know, they're gonna drag on.